What's up, guys? This is Brick Bros M41A. Just want to start out by saying please excuse the noise in the background. Don't know if you can hear it. It's just a car that is running. We're just letting it run because we're working on it. Anyways, that's what that sound is. So today we have our Redcat Everest 10 back out. As you can see, it is a little bit different than the last time you saw it. Tires and rims, of course, are the same, but we got this J Concepts 4x4 1979 F250 Ford Ranger body on it. We painted it yellow, and it says Majestic brand melons on there. If you've ever seen the movie Mr. Majestic, you know that's pretty, well, you know why. That's because it's from the movie, Charles Bronson movie. Anyways, if you haven't seen that movie, you should watch it because it's awesome. But his truck was a 68, but they don't make a 68, so we went with the 79. So, and you might be wondering, how did they get the body posts up through the top instead of the side? Well, I'll show you. Ta-da! These are aluminum L-frame rails from Tractor Supply, and they were one piece. You cut them in half, and just used the factory holes and the screws, screwed them to the frame, and then re-drilled holes for the shocks. Of course, we had to get shorter shocks. The factory ones are 120, I believe.
Yeah, that's what it was.
And these are like
90 millimeters, I think is what they are.
Anyways, so really eliminated the torque twists, like totally, and allowed us to mount the body posts up here. We also made a tray out of some sheet metal flashing and just zip tied it to the frame. So it moved the battery way up front here instead of being back here. It's like 3 or 4 inches farther forward. So that's pretty cool.
It's like right over the front axle, which is perfect. So
yeah, it totally upgraded this truck. It's a really good upgrade. And these frame pieces were only $6 from Tractor Supply. Of course, they were just one piece. We cut them with a hacksaw. You don't need a power saw or anything like that, but you will need a drill. It'd be really hard to try to drill those out by hand. It does feel a little bit top heavy because these tires are really big, but we have smaller tires that are the same thing. But we just really like the look of the big ones because we want the kind of monster truck looking style.
And you do lose a lot of flex too, so that's kind of a downside.
Yeah, but you lose all the torque twists. Instead of the Redcat Everest 10 is really bad for torque twists, but this one it's almost totally gone.
If you haven't seen already, we also have an axial motor in there, a 27 turn motor, which helped get rid of a little bit of the torque twist too.
And these shocks here are the what brand are these?
Enduro
shocks, but the springs are on the inside. And I don't know if you noticed that, but when you first push it down, it's a little bit stiffer the first time, but then when you do it a little bit more, it gets smoother. So not sure what the deal with is there, but yeah, so before you start driving it, just push it down a couple times and it flexes better. So yeah, that's all the upgrades we